Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is the best Lego game of all time. Don't believe me? Watch this video and I'll explain why. Okay, so maybe this video is a little bit clickbait because it might not be the best game of all time. You know, you're probably thinking Lego DC Supervillains exists, you know. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga exists. Those games, massive character rosters, iconic games, amazing level design, amazing characters. I know, but this is my favourite Lego game, so that's why I've called it the best Lego game. Just bear with me. So why do I think this is the best game, or just should I say why do I like this the most out of all the Lego games I've played? I think just purely based on the fact that the levels are so bright, vibrant, colourful. You know, everything pops, everything stands out. Every character actually has a unique ability that you can actually use. You know, there's a lot of games like Star Wars, and you have, you know, I'll say fan favourite in quotations, characters like the Gonk droid, because of how useless he is. You know, unless you use like the Super Gonk extra. But there's so many characters like Pit Droid and PK Droid and stuff like that that don't do anything. Jar Jar Binks just jumps. You know, Boss Nass does nothing. All these characters have no abilities. In Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, literally every character has something that can be used in game and is actually vital to progressing and 100% completing every single level. I'm going to give you some examples right now just to prove it. Okay, so first we have Jacoby or Jacoby, I don't know how you pronounce the character name. You're probably thinking he's just a basic character. He has a bomb, and explosives in this game are quite helpful, especially for 100% completing the game. There's a lot of things where you can't access that area without an explosive. You have to blow up the silver bricks, and he is a useful character. In other games, he could have just been a character that just punches, you know, and does nothing, but he does actually help you finish the game. The next character is Bosun, or Bosun, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure the sumo characters also do this, but the sumo characters have a sword. I don't remember if Bosun does. I think he might do because he's a pirate. But the strong characters, obviously, if you played Lego games before, can pull the orange levers or switches or whatever you want to call them, just the little pulley things that only strong characters can push or pull, and they are so helpful, especially in the first mission. If you're going in free play trying to get all the ship in the bottles and the compasses and stuff, you need to like wake up the donkey and do all the stuff. You can just bypass all of that if you have one of these strong characters, and if they have the sword as well, they can activate sword switches and fight. So they're all just very helpful. All the characters have multiple uses that are so helpful in this game. There's one more character I want to specifically talk about. I just want to mention the Navy Guards or the Royal Guards, whatever it is. They're pretty much the equivalent of like a Stormtrooper or something in a Star Wars game. But the last character I want to talk about is Wyvern. You're probably thinking he's just a guy with a lamp. You know, what can he do? He can go underwater, and I think a lot of Captain Barbossa's crew can do that anyway. And they have a sword, which is obviously more useful than Wyvern's lantern, you know. But I think you still can attack people with that lantern. So, you know, he has two uses. And, you know, if you're using one of Barbossa's crew, you have a sword, you can do sword switches, you can fight, and you can go underwater. So there you go. Like, these characters just have so many uses. It is ridiculous. And there's also like ones that can use mallets to activate like hot iron and stuff. Like, there's so many different characters in this game that have multiple uses, and that's why I love this game so much. It's so unique. Another reason, like I said at the start of this video, why I like this game so much is level design. And one of my favourite levels in any Lego game is the opening level to this game. I mean, the movie scene that it corresponds with is just really funny and a great movie scene. If you haven't seen the movie, then obviously you don't know, but it is a funny scene, and they perfectly recreate it in the game. And that level has so many different points in it, and so many different settings and so many different colour scales. It's just so amazing. I've been using some of the clips when describing the characters earlier, but I'm going to show you like the first part of the mission and then the end, just how drastically different it is and just how amazing. the colours in this game are, just the game designers did such a good job with this game. I mean, I don't even know what year this came out. I think it's like early 2000s, which is just ridiculous. So the level starts off with you, like I said earlier, just having to feed a donkey a carrot to put a switch, and then that activates a fire which goes into the chimney or furnace, whatever it is, and Jack pops out. You watch a cutscene, and then you fight him. And you know, in normal LEGO games, that is the end. You know, the boss fight is at the end. And remember when I first played this game, I was thinking, this is a really short level. This is going to be a really disappointing opening level to this game because I'm fighting the boss already. So how quick is it going to be? That's not the end, because you beat him, and then you go into another cutscene where Jack is put in prison, and then you play as a Lego dog, and you have to get Jack out of prison. And then once you do get Jack out of prison, you have to activate these switches, which then goes into some bright open world. And just look how bright it is ridiculous. You fight a few guards, you rescue a few people, and then you open a door which takes you into another area of the map where you raid a ship. And now you're probably thinking, oh, that's just too much in a mission, and it kind of is, but it's just so cool. There's just so many different set pieces, so many different areas, so many different vibrant colours. It's just a perfect opening level to a LEGO game, and one of my all-time favourite LEGO levels. But that's going to be it. That's all from me today. I know you're probably thinking, oh, I clicked on the video for you to go into a in-depth analysis of why LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean is the best game and why I've been picking the wrong LEGO game my whole life. But I just wanted to explain why I love this game the most out of any LEGO game, and you know, I want to hear opinions. What do you think in the comments? What's your favourite LEGO game? I like and reply to all the comments I get, and I'll pin my favourite. But yeah, this has been Cyborg. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe, like, goodbye.